Welcome to Asian Anifacts, the channel about Chinese, Korean, Taiwanese actors and actresses. Today I will show you the lists of dramas of Guan Xiaotong, Part 6, which includes her role as the daughter of a loving family who was nearly broken because of an affair of her father in an urban emotional drama. Sudden Heartbeat. Her role as the head of the angel from heaven in the magical realist sitcom Confused Little Angel. And her role as the daughter of a widow military officer who learns to accept her father's new wife who treat her like her own child in the romance drama How Far Is It to My Happiness? But before I continue, please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on who do you want me to feature next. Sudden Heartbeat. 2008. An urban emotional drama consisting of 35 episodes, which premiered on February 18, 2008. The drama tells the story of a husband and wife who both had a very stable career and a loving family, but after the husband's sudden heartbeat with another woman, the wife uses the way of a mature woman to forgive her husband. The cast includes Guan Xiaotong as the daughter of the couple played by Chen Xiaoyi, Gao Shiguang, together with Liang Eiki, Huang Man, Zhang Chao, and many more. She played Xiaoye, the smart and cute only daughter of Yi Shuang, a successful independent fashion designer, wife of a famous lawyer, and together they live a harmonious life. In the morning, Xiaoye enjoyed the breakfast meal prepared by her mother while having a happy conversation with her parent. Xiaoye had dinner with her grandparents, and when her father arrived, they enjoyed dinner together while planning for her upcoming birthday celebration. Xiaoye's father made a promise that he would not be late on her birthday. However, on the day of Xiaoye's birthday her father did not come as he was on a business trip. Xiaoye cried and refused to eat or cut the cake as she waited for her father to appear. Yi Shuang received a call from her husband, and she handed the phone to Xiaoye as her father explained that he could not make it to her birthday because the flight got cancelled because of bad weather. Xiaoye understands her father but promises her father that she will keep a piece of cake for him. Then Xiaoye finally smiled and they started to eat for her birthday celebration. The next day Xiaoye's father arrived, and she happily greeted her father and served him with a piece cake that she promised. And to make up for missing the birthday of Xiaoye, her father plans a meal in a fancy restaurant, but the sudden call from a woman whom Xiaoye's father used to represent in the court that caused her father to be late in coming to the restaurant. Xiaoye decided to wait for her father outside the restaurant. Upon seeing her father's car in the parking lot of the restaurant, she approached the car and saw her father being forcefully kissed by a beautiful woman. Stunned with what she witnessed, Xiaoye ran back to the restaurant crying and accidentally fall on the ground. Xiaoye was helped by her mother to stand and inquire if she was hurt as she was crying and hugged her mother. Xiaoye keeps on calling for her father and her mother wants to go to the parking lot to know if her husband arrives, but Xiaoye stops her from leaving. Xiaoye's father arrived and saw her crying, and she hugged her father, who immediately comforted her after knowing that she falls on the ground. Once Xiaoye was comforted by her father, she had stopped crying and was about to return inside the restaurant, but the woman that had kissed her father had approached them. Xiaoye's father pretended to be surprised to see her and introduced his wife and daughter. The woman touched Xiaoye's face because she finds Xiaoye cute, but Xiaoye immediately brushed the woman's hand, which stunned both her parents as it was unlike her. Xiaoye's parent wanted to invite the woman to the restaurant, but she pretended to vomit and not feeling well, so her parent rushed to send her to the hospital. But upon entering their car, Xiaoye shocked her parents that she was fine and there was no need to go to the hospital. Xiaoye's parents were relieved that she was fine, and she also convinced her parents not to return to the restaurant and eat at the fast food restaurant. But because of what she had witnessed, Xiaoye's anxiety grows, and she attempts to protect her family as she has started to suspect her father's behavior and alerts her mother, but Yi Huang initially dismisses the concerns. Xiaoye feels distressed and pleads with her father to end his relationship with the woman before her mother finds out, but the woman refused to end it as she was already pregnant with the child of Xiaoye's father. Confused Little Angel. 2008. A magical realist sitcom consisting of 100 episodes, which premiere on July 16, 2008. The story revolves around a beautiful angel from heaven with magical ability and three mortal men with different personalities who share a villa. The cast includes Guan Xiaotong in the guest role, playing the role of the head of the angel from heaven who tests the magical ability of the angel residing on the human world, together with Lu Shaojia, Wu Yuhan, Fan Lei, Yang Qing, Sui Jiahong and many more. She played Kunlun Lao Mu, the head of the angel from heaven who tests the magical ability of the angel residing on the human world. Kunlun Lao Mu's childlike appearance on her sudden arrival on the villa of Xianxian causes Xianxian's two board mates to disrespect Kunlun Lao Mu as they touch her face and hair, as they adore her for her cuteness. Xianxian is a beautiful angel from heaven who resides in the villa with three male mortal whom she helps in their daily lives solving their everyday issues through her magic, but as she constantly confused, she always ends up messing more than solving the issues. Kunlun Lao Mu punished Xianxian's two board mates by making them lost their self and doing children play, which was seen by Xianxian on her arrival on the villa. And upon realizing the presence of Kunlun Lao Mu, she rushed to kneel and beg forgiveness for her two board mates. Kunlun Lao Mu informed Xianxian of the test and that if she failed, she would return to heaven. As Xianxian take the test, she believes that she made a mistake and her board mates decided to help her. But Kunlun Lao Mu modified the test question and Xianxian's original performance of magic was correct. But because of the help of Xianxian's board mates, the result of the magic was failed. Fortunately, Kunlun Lao Mu thought that Xianxian had passed the test, because the three of her board mates used their own abilities to fight against the most powerful magic, proving Xianxian's dedication in her friends. After the test, Kunlun Lao Mu returned to heaven. How far is it to my happiness? 2008. A romance drama consisting of 26 episodes, which premiere on September 16, 2008. It is a story about a woman in the 80s who works in a tobacco factory that seeks her own marriage, by leaving a marriage proposal note in the cigarette box in order to pursue her own happiness. The cast includes Guan Xiaotong in the supporting role as the daughter of a widow military officer who married a woman who left the marriage proposal in the cigarette box. Together with Mei Ting, Wang Jiwen, Tong Dawei, Gong Jing, Chen Jishi and many more. She played Deya, the daughter of a widow military officer who lives with her paternal grandmother. On her visiting days with her father on the barracks, Deya came to know of Li Ping, a worker in a tobacco factory who left a marriage proposal note in the cigarette which was seen by Deya's father, and through the help of his subordinates he was able to know more about Li Ping and he immediately proposed a marriage for her. In the car Deya was accompanied by her grandmother, and she was disappointed that it was her father's subordinate who drove her to the barracks and not her father. Upon reaching the barracks, her father introduced Li Ping to her as her stepmother. She acts hostile towards her, and when she entered the house she makes a fuss because a photo of her with her parents was removed from the display. Her father told her the photo was in the cabinet, and she placed it near her bed. Deya was asked by her grandmother to wash up, but when Li Ping came to help her, she pushed her outside the bathroom. The next day Li Ping helped Deya to dress and sent her to the school, but Deya still acts cold and distant from Li Ping. And when Li Ping tried to help Deya in her studies, she was visibly annoyed and refused to listen to Li Ping. Then Li Ping saw money from Deya's pencil case, and she wanted to confiscate it, but Deya ran to her grandmother for help. Deya cried as Li Ping tried to disciple her, but her grandmother convinced her to listen to Li Ping, and she apologized to Li Ping and finally accepted her as her stepmother. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.